Hello friends, welcome to the world of learning and growing. I am Dr. Purnima Kale and today we are going to discuss about some of the nice goals that I've set up. So yes, if you have actually watched our video regarding goal setting, that is conventional goal setting versus nice goal setting, which we have directly taken from the book of Feel Good Productivity by Ali Abdal. So as you know that Ali Abdal is known to be a highly productive person. He's kind of a productivity guru, and I enjoyed thoroughly reading his book. And I tried to implement this one very interesting fact that I came across, that is the nice goals. Nice is near term, N is near term, I is input based, C is controllable, and E is energizing. So as conventionally we set the goals, we try to set the outcome of the goal. That is, as we have discussed in the video, I've put the link above, that conventional goal is mainly focused on the outcome, that is, I want to lose 5 kgs in 3 months. This is conventional goal setting. Whereas in nice goal setting, it is, I will work at least 30 minutes a day for 3 months, and then I will see what improvement I can have. It can be 5 kgs, it can be 4.5 kgs, it can be 5.5 kgs. So I'm not linking it to one particular outcome, because if that outcome does not occur, then I might get depressed, or I might get dissatisfied and not continue that habit over and over again. But when I know that it is good for me, then I should continue it. So here I am to tell you my three nice goals for this year. So it is covering three main aspects of our life in general. So as you know, that our life does not consist of only one thing. It is not just wealth creation. It is not just health creation. It is not just focusing on your career. It is the amalgamation of everything. So the three important aspects that I have chosen for 2025 to focus on it is, first is developing my app. As you know that I've developed a Radong residency app, and I'm putting videos every single week, and I'm working towards making it the best possible resource outcome. Second, I'm working on my health, because as I was diagnosed with some thyroid issues last year, it took me a while and it took a toll on my health also. So I gained some weight, and I this time I am trying to lose it in a very sustainable way. And this time I'm trying to regulate my hormones and regulate my blood test in a very suitable way and a sustainable way. And third thing I'm focusing is on my relationship. So relationship with my family, with my in-laws, with my mother, father, my brother, my husband, everybody. Because I've noticed that during our MBBS career, PG career, we all stay away from our home and focus only on what we are doing. So we lose a touch with our family, we lose the connection sometimes. So I think that is very important, and these are three important goals. And now I will tell you how I have set the goals. Now 1 year is a big time. Okay, so 1 year can be divided into 4 quarters. So always set your goals quarterly. Don't go for a yearly goal, because 52 weeks is a very, very long time for you to stick to one single resolution, which is actually it is very taxable for your brain to actually do it for so long. So it is better that you set quarterly goals. So I divide my year into four blocks. So first block is the month of January, February, and March. Second, and so on. So for the first quarter, my goal is, first a nice goal is to work out at least 30 minutes a day with 10,000 steps every single day. So I have to complete 10,000 steps. Now it doesn't matter when I do it, whether I do it in the morning, afternoon, evening, night. It is very flexible, and that's why it can be done in the single day. If I think that I will get up at 5 a.m. and then I will go for a walk, I know that it is impossible for me. That every single day I have to get up at 5 a.m. So that is not possible. So you have to keep it flexible, that within the day, whenever I get time, I will complete. The second goal, where I focus on my app creation, on my career, on my um, Radonk Residency app, is I read for 1 hour every single day. So I sit down and read for 1 hour every single day about my subject, radiation oncology, and then I find out very important points, and then I put it in my PPT and give those PPTs to my students. So reading 1 hour a day will put you in the top 5% within the next 5 years. So this is very important, because people generally tend to lose the touch with studying once they have completed their MD, or DNB, but that is very important that you keep on revising it and learning what are the new upcoming things. So that is my second goal. And third goal is regarding my family. So I make sure that I have those important times that I share with my family. That is, I make sure that I have my dinner with my family, because that is the time when we all get together, we sit, we discuss our day. And I think that is very, very important, because all of us are working professionals and we are busy all day long. So I make sure that we have at least a dinner time. And on weekends, I try and visit my mother, father. My nanny is here in Nagpur, so I try and visit her and make and create that bond of affection, which is, I think, very, very important. As you grow professionally, you have to grow personally as well. So these are my three goals that are covering these three important aspects that I'm focusing on in 2025. I will just give you one hack, that I did not start these goals on January 1. So when did I? I started it on December 1st, 2024. So why? Because I have given myself this trial month to actually practice doing it over and over again. And from January 1, then I knew that yes, I will be able to do it. Because the world does not suddenly change when the year changes. You are the same person. You have to make those internal changes. You have to make the changes in your thought process to actually take it forward. And therefore I gave myself this free trial period of 30 months of the month of December, where I might have missed some days also, because that was fine. That was me putting myself into the habit of doing all of these things. And as per the research of University of London, they say that it takes 66 days for you to create a new habit. So first 22 days it is going to be very difficult, because you are actually trying to break out of your old patterns, and you're trying to break through your normal day, and you're trying to inculcate something new. The second 22 days would be difficulty in adjusting it to the new routine, because you will have to do all of the things that you are previously doing also, plus there is something new additional. So those 22 days, but the last 22 days are going to be super easy for you, because your body and mind have accepted that as a part of your routine, and you'll be able to do it. And after 66 days it becomes a habit that you will actually continue for the rest of your life. So it just takes 66 days to wire this in. And with the help of nice goals, I can assure you that we can set up these new habits, because habits become your personality, and your personality will determine what outcomes you have and what results you get. So make effort in building habit rather than focusing on the outcome. This is what I have learned from the productivity guru Ali Abdal, and here's my take on this. And I hope that you also set up your goals in a quarterly fashion for 2025, and let us know that what your goals are and how you're working on towards it. All the very best.